All right, we're live. There we are. There we are. Echo, echo. All right. I'm all signed in here. Say hello to everybody, just like SpongeBob would. Say hi to everyone in Bikini Bottom. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, we're getting a good join in already. What's going on, Johnny, Claire? Yes. And in case y'all didn't check the community post before coming in here, we are 6 hours. This channel is 6 hours away to getting monetized. Yes, six more public watch hours, and um, probably gonna be probably some at some point after that get monetization approved and be able to have them ads pop up. Make sure y'all let them play so the channel can get its revenue. Oh, oh boy. Ooh, that really, I'm really hoping in some way we can, really hoping in some way that can kind of remedy that for you there, Claire. 'Cause, one thing I worry about with that is the fact of trying to keeping your food down and everything. That's the kind of thing. That's the part that gets me worried about that there. Mm-mm. What's going on, Casey? Casey, yep. And yep, yeah, it's definitely comes to that. I done kind of got I mean, I done kind of sort of got to a little bit of the taste of where Bob Shaw is in because I know he's been in this oh boy ever since 2012 almost. Next year he'll be done YouTube for 10 years. So, and I I started because I had the old channel like ever since 2010, but see, I never really was. I was just kind of putting stuff up there for fun. I wasn't really even. I didn't even know about monetization back then, nothing like that, until um, until last year, or year before that, when I started trying to do Brownie Reacts and all that. And of course, we all know what happened this past January or February when they struck my old channel and we brought this new channel. Yep, and definitely, definitely a miraculous feat that this new channel started. But I think right at the end of January, and we already this close to monetization there, and then and even the new channel hadn't even been up for a year, but yep, but it is a little bit of help from the old channel though when it was up. So yeah, April has April hasn't been too bad. Yeah, actually, had just wrapped this the last day of my second vacation from my day job and everything. So yeah, it's pretty good. We was able to get the recordings for the season one finale. The only thing we got left is our special guest for the season one finale reaction. Got to get her recorded in for the very special character in there. So yep. So we got time for that because at the same time I got to get the illustrations. Excuse me, for Muppets together. That's the one that's coming before the season one finale. So we should have a reaction to Muppets at some point this month, and then after that, the two-parter season one finale. So, yep, you just say it's gonna be some busybodies, but it's all good though because this is the fun job. Yep, even having fun takes a little work. But the difference between this and the day we enjoy doing this here more so. So yeah, it's when you enjoy what you're doing, yeah, the work involved in it is worth it when you're really enjoying it. Yeah. That's why when you try to find the special passion or career that you want to get into, make sure you make sure it's something you know you are going to enjoy. That way you won't mind going through what you have to do to accomplish it. Hmm. Food for thought. Okay, well at least all right. Aw. Aw, you two are sisters already. Oh boy. All right, but yeah, we got that going. Oh, and the announcement that I was gonna make, I mentioned that was a special announcement. Okay, this weekend, today and Sunday, I'm gonna read a little bit more of this. After that, starting next weekend and so on, we're gonna go back and forth between this and another novel. I'm not sure what it's gonna be just yet. I gotta I'm trying to debate on what the other novel I'm gonna rotate between. We'll still be reading more of this every other weekend after this, but I'm trying to figure out what the other novel's gonna be because I got quite a selection in the living room. Uh, some pretty interesting things to read through. As far as the Yu-Gi-Oh one, I do as a believe the reason I kind of I'm going with these more so than the whole manga or the comics in general is because it's a little bit easier in Storytime Live as far as reading through with the voice suggestions and stuff. It's easier doing it with something like this that's all words as opposed to the whole word balloons and text boxes. So yeah, it's yeah, but that's the thing. I still enjoy the manga. Don't get me wrong. It's just easier to do this in Storytime Live, and also because of certain imagery in the Yu-Gi-Oh manga I was reading. Um, certain people I understand. It's not in every story of it, but there are some imageries at times, depending on the story, where it might be a little bit something you don't want to see before going to bed. Sort of like me watching the movie Orphan one night before bed, or Paranormal Activity. Uh, that was a really bad choice to watch before bedtime. Yeah, watching Paranormal Activity before you go to bed, all of a sudden, it took me like 2 hours to get to sleep. Well, not that long, but it took a long time for I get to sleep because I kept hearing like what's that? and as and as with Orphan, I ended up having a nightmare of the girl from the movie. It's like, yeah. Oh no. And you thought Sabrina and the Ghost Doll was scary. Yeah. Oh boy. But yeah. So these are a little bit better for Storytime Live, especially since it's being done in night there. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be sticking with in these streams there. Yeah. For me. As well as also Bob Shaw, but yeah. Okay, so let's see any voice suggestions. Let's see what we got Johnny going on with. I very much agree. I very much agree. What's Benito still looking? Hey, hey, getting getting a very good rhythm, I understand. A variety of the spice of life. It is? Oh, really? So you can't, I guess you must have been at the Uri Drive Kroger there. 'Cause I know that's where she's at. Yep. Hmm. So you was in town at Uri Drive, huh, Case? Let's see the Was she a cake sniffing orphan? Was she a cake sniffing orphan? How do you even know that reference? How would I not? Well, I don't know if she. I don't think she sniffed any cakes in the movie, but she did. So I don't know if she sniffed it. I don't think she sniffed it. It's been a while since in the movie. I don't think she sniffed cakes in the movie, but she did a whole lot of other scary things, though. I think sniffing a cake would have been the least of my worries. If that's all she was doing, unless that's a reference to something I should be worried about. Yeah. About what time was it when y'all came by the Uri Drive Kroger case? Was it, what time? 'Cause I know she was up there today from like 5 to 1, 5 in the morning to 1 in the evening. Yes. No. Would have been nice to have a little music. Good turn on some music on my phone there. After 5:30. Oh, obviously the evening. So yeah, she was long. Oh yeah, she was long gone by then. Yeah, yeah. They always have Christina up there in the morning. Morning. She's kind of the opener up in the click list department there. So yeah, that's sort of it's. And then they have me opening up too where I'm at. I got to be the one with the spotlight on me to and to say open up the produce department and set the vegetables and bring the trucks in. I almost feel like Thomas the Tank Engine getting the freight cars and coaches ready for the trains. I got your freight cars shunted and ready, and Gordon, here are your coaches. Very well, Thomas. I suggest you put the move on it. The express is always on time. Suddenly doing Gordon like that make me sound like Sean Connery. Sean Connery as a train. I'm puffing into the station. Oh, ooh, I like the lady train. Well, hello, lady hat. Connery! Get moving with the freight train. I'll move the freight train and move it along with your mother. Wait, I'm supposed to be dead, aren't I? What am I doing in a train? I would. Oh my goodness. Me put on a little music, put on a little background music, make it kind of like what Zach had that Home Depot theme. theme. I'm gonna put a little something different for mine now. The music for Brady's channel. Gonna put on there we go. Nope, I don't want an ad.
Okay, team, talk next week for the mom who has
the name is Gordon. James Gordon.
Get her the perfect gift at Macy's Friends and Family.
No, you're not. You don't even have the facial hair. Okay. Sort of. At least this music's public domain. So I can't get copyrighted. Can't get copyrighted. No bots are coming at me. All right, let's we got some little background music here. This stream is brought to you by The Breeze. The Breeze on your library. Check it out for your background music for your videos. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna. I guess since we're talking about all the trains, I guess start off with Gordon there. Okay. So top of my, you've caused confusion and delay. Sorry, I had to pay my taxes. Commence experiment. Funny you should say that about the Joker because he said the Joker said the only thing scarier than dealing with Batman. He said Batman I could deal with, but the IRS, no, thank you. So you can take on Batman. You're crazy to take on Batman, but the IRS is where you draw the line. Harriet shouting and drinking and shouting chicken blood. Kangaroo Jack. All right. Tuesday, June the 19th. Well, not much happened today. The biggest news is that I took Tommy over to Beth Ann. And she was strutting all over because her sister Judy is going to introduce her to her boyfriend's brother, and the boys are going to the drive-thru on Friday night. Beth Ann is 13. Okay, she's almost 14 years old, but not much older than me. Do you think she's a little young to be going to the drive-in with a boy? Well, Beth Ann's gonna be hard to live with after this. And Carl Ray, by the way, still did not find a job. Dang it, Carl Ray, why can't you find a job? You need a J-O-B job. Is that so hard to find? Even I got a job here at the casino. Yeah. Performing here at the casino and getting wasted. That's my job. and also now I got to do another ad. We're brought to you by another audio library that's playing some random non-copyright free music so the bots won't get us. Ain't that nice? So now that was a short journal entry. Now we got Wednesday, June the 20th. After that, Pterosaurus Kangaroo Jack. Pterosaur mm-hmm. Oh, okay. It rained all day. Oh, hang on. Hey. Let's see, where is it? Oh, it's still in the same one I started it in. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I did Joe's Claire. I was drunk. I was drunkily performing that. I drunkly performed that there. Because Harriet was getting mad about Beth Ann's date. All right, I guess I'll do it again and get wasted. Then we can get the pterosaur doing Kangaroo Jack. And then you pay attention this time. Oh, the chicken blood. Oh, okay. Okay, so oh, you know what? If you don't get yourself a job, I think that's a sign of you having chicken blood. Chicken blood, 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 chicken blood. Yeah. Oh boy. So got your chicken blood. Okay, it's still the same thing. All right. So Wednesday, June the 20th, Pterosaurus Kangaroo Jack. It rained all day. Beth Ann called to tell me some more about Derek and Judy for the brother's name, and he got He's 5'7" tall. Where's the brown hairy Gordon? Stephen hasn't seen him yet, and that's what Judy says. Wait, why do they call guys gorgeous anyway? Beth Ann, Beth Ann must have described every single outfit in her closet. Trying to decide what she should on Friday night, and surprise, Carrie didn't find a job today. Uh, Terrasaur, perhaps, if it's not too much trouble, maybe you can tell me where my money is. Money? Oh, you mean that money? Do, 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 if he finds out about the if I find out what that you lost if I find out what that you lost my money, that you're incompetent, that you can't possibly keep up with this. Oh, mm. Oh, well, me? I know you ain't blaming me. I'm the one that saved your life and got you out of the river. Next time you drown, call Free Willy. Let Free Willy set you free. You know what I think? I think you got chicken blood. It's chicken blood. Yeah, chicken. Yeah, smell it on his face. Smell it on his mouth. Smell it on his hip. Well, chicken blood, 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 chicken blood. I'm second in command. Respect me, chicken blood. When do we get to fight? I want blood, chicken blood. This is very weird. Yes, chicken blood. Oh my goodness, this is gonna become a thing, isn't it? And of course, since we mentioned about Megatron and Quick Strike, the funniest scene that involved him, Quick Strike, and Silverbolt before Silverbolt became a Maximal is when he said, welcome, my new Predacons. My new Predacons is brought to you by the Public Broadcasting System Corporation. I think my new Predacons is brought to you by the U.S. Oh, I forgot how he be doing. His brought to you by on PBS. But yeah, that's kind of. I have to bring that video back. That was pretty funny. Oh boy. So we got Thursday, June the 21st. June the 21st. So let's see. Okay, we did Terrasaur. We did the chicken blood with Harriet. Guess we could do Scorponok. It's gonna be difficult to decide who I should kill first. Maggie, Beth Ann, or Dennis, or Carl Ray. To show you what I mean, let's pretend this is a play. Who are you gonna get to direct it? Tyler Perry? Of course, that would be pretty cool. As long as it's not Medea Boo Halloween. That's the only one I would stay away from. Is that all the others? Pretty good little stuff, but not the Halloween one. No. Do not do Halloween, Tyler Perry. The scene of kitchen of a normal house. A 13-year-old girl, Mary Lou, is washing the lunch dishes. Her 17-year-old sister, Maggie, is on the telephone, which hangs on the wall in the kitchen. And a 4-year-old boy sits at the kitchen table, splatting his hand in some milk. Some spilled milk, by the way. Don't cry over the spilled milk. Maggie! Oh, Kitty! I'm just so happy. Yes, he did. I thought he did. I thought he might. We're still going, aren't we? Kitty? What do you mean you're not sure? Oh, excuse me. Tommy, stop that. No! And what's that supposed to mean? You invited Ellen and Kate? In case of what? Tommy, stop that! No! Scorponok, terrorize! And now Rat Trap, that's crazy. See, so technically Rat Trap is going to become Linkara's Batman. Ooh, we're all gonna die. Well, just uninvite her then. Kitty, You'll see what you can do. Tommy! Mary Lou, would you be quiet? I'm on the phone! Surprise, surprise! Yes, Kitty, I'm still here. Fine! I'll just sit here and wait for you to let me know. Could you keep quiet for 5 lousy minutes? What's your problem? Oh, nothing. My life is just ruined, that's all. And then she runs out the room crying. Tommy continues to split the milk and Mary Lou answers the phone. City residence, Mary Lou speaking. Oh, hi, Beth Ann. Oh, really? Well, maybe. The blue blouse? Or the white skirt? Oh, the red blouse. Oh, yep. Glad I could be of some help. She hangs up the phone, and Tommy splats the milk. And she answers the phone again. City residence, Mary Lou. Oh, hello, Beth Ann. With the music playing. Now he's like, so Rat Trap is rapping a Steve. Oh, we're all gonna die. Punk is nothing but death, extra death, and the rage of a beast that'll kill you and bring you death. Shut up, Rat Trap. Oh man, y'all too much. Y'all are too much. And I thought I was the one that came up with the weird suggestions. We're gonna really, when we come back to Bob Shaw's stream on Wednesday, we gotta give him the weirdest suggestions we can think of. Just like we doing right here. Yeah. CJ and Carlos as Jinx and Kid Flat. Oh, okay. I see where you're going for. So, okay. Stop. So Mary Lou's brother Dennis, age 12, enters running and stops behind Mary Lou, where he proceeds to pull on the phone card and makes faces. Stop it! No, I mean Dennis. Stop it! He's pulling on the stupid cord. Oh, the green button. Stop it! No, I mean Dennis. He's still. No, I'm not mad. You're just jealous, Mary Lou. I mean, jealous, Mary Lou. No, seriously. The way it's spelled, that's how it's pronounced. Will you stop it? No, I mean, no, I'm not jealous. And then the scene fades out. Next scene opens up as the family is finishing dinner, and Mary Lou, Maggie, Tommy, Dennis, and their mother and father, another brother, Dougie, age 8, and cousin named Carl Ray, 17, all sit at the table. To no one in particular, Dennis says, hey, looks like Mary Lou is jealous because Beth Ann has a date. Will you be quiet? Is that true, Mary Lou? No, God. Don't say God. Beth Ann doesn't have a date? Yes, she does. Well, she does or she doesn't, Mary Lou. Dennis, stop poking Dougie. Carl Ray, did you get a job today? Uh-uh. Does that mean you didn't? Uh-huh. Does that mean yes or no? Oh. Well, it looks like he seems to be in pain. He looks over at Mom. The scene fades to the kitchen where Mary Lou and Maggie are washing the dishes while Mother puts things in the fridge. Tara saw Jack. Hey, Charlie, rapping's my thing. How about changing your thing to lemonade? I'm not saying it. Primus, damn it. If you're called the Wicked Five, why are there 7 of you? Because it sounds cool. Patrick. Oh my goodness, Patrick's Private Godfrey. Private Godfrey, you forgot your pants. Oh, well at least I tried to get dressed. No, you didn't. So now I gotta do a naked Gilbert. Okay. Pretty much just sound like Gilbert Godfrey. I guess he'll be embarrassed. Mm. This is let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Mary Lou, I want to talk to you about Carl Ray's room. It looks like Tommy made the bed up. He did? Tommy made it up? Yep. And why? What? Why did Tommy make up the bed? I'm not writing it down. Mary Lou PD. Okay, Tommy made it up because I asked him to. I'm sick and tired of cleaning up everything. Mary Lou PD, will you make up our guest bed and you clean this room for the first 2 weeks? He is the guest, remember? Brother! Oh my God, I forgot to wear my clothes again. Oh my goodness. He'd have to, but so anybody to be in that situation, they have that almost they're about to be half asleep for something like that to happen to anybody. Do Rampage as Sir Lance from Python and the okay, I don't know much. I know about Monty Python, but I hadn't really looked at that there or the Holy Grail. But I know Rampage and Sir Lancelot. I know is from the Shrek movies, so I can give you those two. I give you those two there. Now the phone rings, and Maggie particularly breaks her neck running to answer it. Beanie resident, Maggie speaking. Oh, Angie, you talked to Ellen. Oh, good. What did she? And you told her about me and Kitty. Oh, good. Is she? He did. Oh, good. Okay, bye. Beanie resident. Oh, Kitty, you did. Oh, well, I guess so. And that's just the way the whole day went. Almost like when he said, oh, is that fear you are feeling maximum? Ooh, yes. My spark, it feeds on terror. Let it grow. Let it consume your circuitry. Feel it. Yes, feel it. Feel it. Feel the fear. Silverbolt. Yep. Well, Rampage get pretty scary. The Rampage on that from the. Oh yeah. See if anybody else in here got it there. Yeah, got that little tidbit there. Why do Sir Lancelot from the Shrek movie now? Right. All right. So Sir Lancelot, starting off with Friday, June the 22nd. Right now, Beth Ann is probably still out on her big date. I'm going to have to hit every little detail tomorrow. Today I stopped over to her house and she modeled about 15 outfits, trying to decide what she should wear. She practically should have had herself a runway for all that. Honestly, I don't see what the fuss is about. Guys never really notice anyway. Excuse you? I would notice. Anywho, she finally decided on a red blouse and white slacks. I thought she looked a little fat in that outfit, but she was such a wreck I didn't say so. Hmm. Red blouse and white slacks. A little. Yeah, it's probably good that she didn't say anything about that. Hmm. Yeah, I think it would still look good. What's your name? Rampage. What's your quest? Whatever I want. What year did Skyrim come out? The original or the special edition? Uh, I don't know. Well, if I hadn't known that would happen, I might answer it wrong on purpose. Okay. Past Carlos flirting with CJ, and she's in. She acts like she's a new. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So Carlos flirting with CJ, and CJ's trying not to show it. Well, she looked. Then she messed around a lot with her hair for about 3 hours, trying to decide whether it looked better up or down. At about 4 o'clock, she had to take a bath and started getting ready. Derek and his brother were arriving at 7. Ooh, I sure hope she had enough time. Maybe I'm just a little jealous, but I'm sort of happy for her because she thinks this is such a big deal. And I don't think I would want to go out with someone I never met before. I mean, what if they don't like you? Guess you could tell by the play I wrote that dear old Maggie got permission from her dad to go to the party with Kenny on Saturday. Cinderella Maggie has to be home at midnight, though. And then CJ. Well, well, today was Maggie's day to watch Tommy, but she traded with me because she had to go out and buy a dress. Brother, she came home with this skinny black dress that almost had no back. Almost looks like something my other sister Harriet would wear. I think Carl Ray is putting on a few pounds. No wonder. Maybe he didn't get fed at Aunt Radine's. The biggest news of the day came at dinner when Carl Ray said for the millionth time, "So Carl Ray, did you get a job?" Carl Ray nodded, and we almost missed it because we're so used to him saying no. Dad said, "Does that mean?" Mom said, "You gotta." For the first time Carl Ray arrived, he actually grinned and said, "Yep." Boy, did Dad look happy. Well, that's going to be great news. So it looks like Carl Ray got him a job. hmm. Yeah, okay, Carl. Okay, Carlos. Okay, Carlos, you can knock it off with that now. Although he is kind of cute. Oh, so you like him, CJ? Shut up, Anthony. So we got Starscream as Dex. Oh, Dex from Food Fight. Okay. If okay. So basically Starscream is Charlie Sheen. Hmm. Look at you just you you just you disturb me sometime. Me? That means it's working. What? Welcome to my world. Not much of an attention span, do you think? Not. You have no idea. Hey, stop that. Stop what? We're just talking. Why are you so interested in me? You're different from the BKs. Hmm. All right. So, a little bit of a preview of something to come. Well, you are. Well, you are cute. Okay, so Starscream practically a Charlie Sheen when he did Food Fight. Sure, Carl Ray. I said, all, all, sure is, Carl. Sure is, Carl Ray. All around the table, everyone was saying, wow, and good. My. Carl Ray just kept grinning. He actually had to stop shoving food into his mouth because he was grinning so much. This is about how it went after that. So, where is the new job? A hardware store. Buzz's hardware store? Yep. Well, what will you do there? I don't right know. You know your job entails? Uh-uh. But when do you start work? Monday. If we sound like a boring family or what? Well, at least Carl Ray got a job and knows when he starts. And now we move on to Saturday, June the 23rd. Boy, if I had a reason for every time I read one of these journal entries. Dex Dog Detective. And who was his love interest in the movie? Sunmay. a hybrid cat for Sun-Made raisins. Well, we know. Well, we know that cat doesn't have any affiliation with Garfield because we know Garfield hates raisins. Mm, the one of the foods he would not eat. Yep. All right. So starting Saturday, June the 23rd. It's our world. It's our life. Are those millions? Are those millions real? Brandex, 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 Brandex. It's simple and plain. Brandex, Brandex. It's different but all the same. Now I got to do that guy's voice. I forgot who. I think I can't think of his name, but I know his. I know what this guy's voice sounds like. The one that was saying Brandex. I can hardly believe it. I can hardly believe I've almost filled up this whole journal. I've been writing for only 2 weeks. I went and bought another one today because I like doing this. It makes it easier to go to bed at night for some reason. Today was your regular Saturday. Got up real late. Good old Alice's ham and hot bread for lunch. But this time Mom didn't make us wait for Carl Ray to hog it all for us. Wait, waited around for Master Carl Ray to get up to make up his stupid bed. 7 more days of this slavery. Watch Carl Ray sit in front of the TV, went over to Beth Ann. Beth Ann act like she'd been crowned the Queen Eastern or something. Oh my goodness. Brandex, Brandex. It's simple and plain. Brandex, Brandex. It's delicious. It's oh. And let's see, Anthony watching CJ and Carlos about. Hmm. Oh yes, that was that was a perfectly good that was a perfectly good bag of chips. Survival of the fittest, Leonard. Brandex. What was the deal with that guy? Mm. Anyway, Anthony. Wow, I had never seen. I had never seen her like this. When I went over there, she was lying on the bed, dressed in one of her sister Judy's flimsy nightgowns, pink nylon. You know, Raven couldn't stand all that pink, as she said in a patron exclusive review. Flipping through 17. She didn't even seem happy to see me. Oh, hi there, she said, flipping through the magazine. Well, she turned the page. Do you like this outfit? She held it up for me to see. Not really. Hmm. She flipped to the next page. I was feeling a little invisible. Hmm. She was studying an underwear ad. I like to study an underwear ad. Can we stay on that? Can we see more like that, Beth Ann? Oh, but before you show me that, I'm gonna go over here and watch CJ and Carlos about to kiss. And put it on and film it so I can put it on Instagram, YouTube. Wait, how do I know what those are? I don't know, but I'll do it anyway. Hey, I got something for you. I got something for you to film. Oh, really? What? My boot. Oh. And quick, someone start singing the French national anthem. Of all the movies they had to rip off, they had to rip up. Well, Bob Wire Casablanca. Yeah, I think it was mentioned that's what they were ripping off. Okay. Okay, so now Inferno wants to be late. Oh my goodness. Mm. Who's Lady X? aren't, aren't you going to tell me about last night? Normally she would have been pouring out every detail, even if it had been her parents going to the tasty freeze. Oh, she put the magazine down and stretched out on the bed, fixing the nightgown as someone was going to take her picture. And then she got this dreamy look on her face and said it was divine. Divine, she said. Derek is truly wonderful. He's truly. Where did she get the words like divine and truly? Truly. He's truly precious. Truly precious. I thought I was gonna gag. She sounded like Christy and Megan at school. Oh my goodness. Mm. They post these are 13. 13 by the way. It said, I'm I'm the I'm the under in wonder. The lightning with the thunder, the blunt edge of blunder. How was this movie made? Hmm. They don't know this, but I shipped them, even though CJ is keeping Carlos hostage. They, they get out! I was about to kiss him. Hmm. Hmm. I have no idea what shipping is. Oh my goodness. Now you putting that text there of Inferno saying that make me think of Darkwing Ducks when you go, I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the metal key in the sardine can of justice. I am Darkwing Duck. Oh boy. Now I gotta do that there. They also have like no idea what monarchy really is. Beth Ann. So Beth Ann just tell me what you did. Did you go to the drive-in? She nodded and got this big smile on her face. With Judy and what's his name? Gregory. Derek's brother's name is Gregory. Okay, so with Judy and Gregory, yeah, this was getting crazy. Beth Ann would normally tell you what everybody wore, what color the car was, what the interior of the car was, if it was clean or dirty. She would also tell you what if they were on time and they picked it up, what her mother said, what her father said. No. So then she sat up and said, so what are you doing tonight? Nothing. You want to go to the movies or something? She started to winding a piece of her hair around there. Oh, I love to, but I can't. Derek and I are going to some party with Judy and Gregory. I went home and it bothered me that she didn't tell me about her date or anything. She just dropped that bit out of her and Derek going out again like some big bomb right on my head. Didn't think best friends did this sort of thing. I got the only one here tonight. Original. Oh, okay. Oh, it's you, Kay. I was thinking that was Claire at first. Hmm. Oh, looks like we got some Carlos shipping going on in here. Must be the hair. Oh, well, I mean Carlos's hair. I know I ain't got none, but I was talking about Carlos. but but you know, some ladies like mine find the bald head to be charming. Baldness is dignified. Anthony is Darkwing before CJ hits it with the boots. SpongeBob is Optimus Primal. No, Darkwing doesn't. There, no, he never. I don't think. I think Launchpad's the only one I've seen wear shoes. Him and Gosling, and maybe a few of the others. But yeah, that's Dark. I don't think Darkwing ever did. Okay. Even even though even though the house was full of people all day, I kept having this lonely feeling that something was strange. It was really strange. Am I jealous? I'll probably never date. I'll probably go on watching Maggie and Beth Ann be sappy all day over boys. Wake up and I'll be 75 years old in my wheelchair with drool running down my chin and never have been on a date. It doesn't really help that Maggie spent the entire day soaking in the tub, doing her nails and fixing her hair. I gotta admit though, she looked terrific when she got ready to go. When Kenny came to pick her up, and he came into the house and sat down, he never sits down and pretended to talk to my father like an adult. Let me tell you something, CJ. I, I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the ultimate partner to a the ultimate partner to the best pirate thief like you. I am Anthony. um, okay, I really need to work on that. Oh, yeah, you do. And this is SpongeBob as Optimus Prime. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, but bleached it with white. Oh yeah, that's right. You did tell me that. Optimus Prime. Yeah, see, in Claire's thing, a lot of these VKs bleach their hair with different colors there. So yeah, none of them are actually got their regular hair color. That's why you see all these different colors.
All right. Okay, Patrick, I'm going to be Optimus Prime. Wait, let me make sure I got the right one. Okay, Optimus.
Hey,
Oh boy, I'm ready. Optimus Prime.
hey. Well, well, let's see. SpongeBob Optimus Prime.
Well, he said,
Hello. Hey, huh? Hello, Mr. Finny, sir. My dad just sort of smiled at, hello, Kitty. Have you had a nice day? Mr. Finney, sir? Yes, Kenny kept turning his head. I think his collar was too small. He was all dressed up in a gray suit and a white shirt and blue tie. So, exactly what was his party? Oh, is it the Ferguson? You know the Bill Ferguson? I don't think I do. Well, he's a very nice guy. I think you might like him. Hey. And where exactly does he live? Oh, we live in this big house over on Norton, 733 Linda Street. Here's the phone number. I wrote it down for you. My dad looked at the piece of paper that Kitty gave him. They went on like that until Maggie came downstairs and everybody fell over themselves saying how terrific she looked. Carl Ray kept staring at her like she was a goddess or something. And of course, Dad reminded her to be home by midnight. And Kitty said right away, of course, sir, midnight. Very good. It's 11 o'clock.
I wonder what time they'll really be home. Yeah, I sort of had to change my voice completely to Peter Cullen there. It's kind of hard for me to fuse the voices together. Also, Carl Ray is staring at Maggie like she's a goddess. Keep in mind, Carl Ray is their cousin, and he's staring at Maggie like say the way I would stare at Christina. Must be a Bob show. Ta-da! Oh, that's your cousin, Carl Ray. As Michael Clark Duncan said, Betty, he's your cousin, not a potential tip. Okay, so what we got here? Okay, so let's shift together. You got the touch, you got the shower. Patrick, it's power.
I'm saving that for the enemy.
No, that's gunpowder.
Oh, Lavender. Oh, okay, Lavender. She's Dalmatian related, but she's called Lavy. Yeah, because Raven has that purple hair as we've seen there. Hey, what's up, Zach? Hey, hey, at least you're in time for Sunday, June the 24th. And see, I'm reading some of the others here.
And here I thought that Mal had natural purple hair.
Only an Oradon. An anime. Here. Yeah, that too. Okay. What is it? I bet from YJA. Oh, okay. Oh, for your anime month there. Okay. Yeah, definitely be watching that there. Ugh. Why? Okay. All right. So kind of caught up a little bit on the little side stuff in the stream here. Yeah. Evie. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So so her hair was brown before she bleached it blue. This is, yeah. President Bit. Oh yes, from the Lego Movie. Well, would anyone in the world be surprised to learn that Maggie got home at 2 o'clock and that she's not even in trouble? Cinderella called around midnight to ask for an extension. I found a lot of stuff from Maggie and asked her about the party. And for once, she decided to talk to me about it and told me all about it. She was very fun. She said it was very fancy with butlers and maids. They had all kinds of things to eat, like dips and mushrooms, and there was a live band that played outside the patio on the patio, and everyone danced, and the neighbors didn't even complain. The thing that surprised me the most was when she said Beth Ann was there, and she made me promise not to tell. She said that Beth Ann was hanging all over Derek the Divine, and Derek was sort of a jerk. He said he just sort of was gawky, and his eyes sort of bug out. He always looked surprised, and he didn't say two words. He just sort of followed Judy and what's his name around, and Beth Ann followed him around. That's not what I call order in here. I want to get order in this chaotic world. No. Why you move? I told you to stay right in there. You're not supposed to move. You move when I said stay there. This is what I'm talking about here. And now it sort of make me think of director Buzz Buzzard from Ducktales when he's like when he was talking about the whole trying to make order in this chaos world and get rid of all adventures. Yeah. So, let's see, we got Colonel Patrick Starr getting revenge on Sweetler, and Harry and Harriet before Gilbert Godfrey singing "We Can't Be, Why Can't We Be Friends?" Oh my goodness. Okay, so Colonel Patrick Starr. Then just uh, then just out of the blue, Maggie said, "Oh, funny, I remember there was some guy who asked about you." Me? Somebody about me? You know his name? He lives next door to Bill Fergus, the guy who had the party. And that's probably why he was there. I don't think he had. I don't think he had a date. I only saw him at the beginning. You don't remember his name? Maggie never remembers his name. It's it's expiration. Describe him, I said. Well, sort of cute, sort of tallish and thin, blonde hair with pinkish skin. Alex? Was it Alex? He lives in Norton and has sorts of pinkish. Alex, yes, that's him, all right. Alex was at the party and he asked about me. Well, so and the fans truly divine, wonderful, gorgeous Derek is sort of a jerk. I feel more better today. The perfect soldier. They will do exactly as I tell them to. So, I got you know. So then Patrick takes out Sweetler. Well, at least that's one way to lead her. And let's see now we got Harry and Harriet. Monday, June the 25th. So this was the first day of the new journal. Not, but I'm not going to write much because I'm really sleepy and also kind of hungover. I had to watch Tommy all afternoon, even though it was supposed to be Maggie's day, but she traded Friday with me because Mr. Fuzzett was sick. He came home early from the store, and Mrs. Fuzzett had to take him to the doctor. So Maggie had to go over there to stay with Kathy, Barry, and David. Mrs. Fuzz didn't get home until 8. And she was all upset because the doctor said Mr. Fuzz should go into the hospital for some tests. And Maggie is going over there again tomorrow. So Mrs. Fuzz can go to the hospital. The surprising thing is that Mr. Fuzz looks like one of those real healthy types. He plays a lot of golf. He's always running around in his gym shorts and his tennis shoes. He's got these really long, skinny legs and great big feet. Mom says I bet he's home in a couple of days. These doctors are always scaring people with tests for every little thing. There's oh yeah.
What? I don't like doctors because they never really listen to you. I guess it must be hard to sit and listen to some people play all day long. Everyone's a critic.
That's enough with the singing. Now go put your clothes back on. Well, he can. Well, the singing, yes, he should stop, bro. But but he can keep the clothes off for the Harriet. Oh, fine. I'll go do somebody else. Killjoy. Oh boy. Oh, I got nothing. Sounds like a brickhead. How do you know what the Lego movie is? They made that? How would you how would you like a jaw how would you like a jawbreaker?
I'd like one.
It's
Yo.
Let's see. Okay. And let's see. You're a drunken mess. And you're into tentacles.
Why can't we be friends?
Like,
Why can't we believe in friends?
God, that was annoying. Well, that's one thing we can agree on. You said we would make friends, Gilbert. Like,
Oh, you'll make friends in Hades' domain.
we already tried that. They don't like us either.
Oh,
They just like to shoot Gilbert Godfrey when he's daffy. So now it's Black Panther. Alright. I haven't heard I still haven't heard much from Beth Ann, and I decided I wasn't going to call her. I'll wait till she wants to talk to me. Oh, I guess I better tell about Colray. Dad had to call him about 1,000 times to get up this morning, to get him out of bed for his first day at work. He finally got up and then at dinner when Dad asked him how his job was, he said, ugh. And surprisingly, Dad didn't say, does he mean? Instead, he just said, well, good, I'm glad to hear it. I think he's sort of getting fed up with Colray. Mom asked Colray if someone took over from Mr. Fuzz at the store while he was at the doctor. Colray said, yup, but he never said who it was. When I was cleaning Colray's room today, I put a can of deodorant on his dresser. Ha ha ha. Is that mean? Well, it was supposed to be a hint. Good night, whoever you are out there. Or whoever the people are reading my journals in the live stream in funny voices. Yeah, apparently when Mary Lou wrote this, she didn't realize that in 2021 that a guy like me was going to go on a live stream and read this in Starscream, Patrick, SpongeBob, Optimus, and so much. Maybe Gilbert got it. All right. Let's see. Starscream? Starscream? All right. Waspinator? Ready? All of them. Decepticons forever! Oh, I get it. The Starscream! Stars! Waspinator! Ready, all of them! Decepticons forever! Harriet freaking out. But because she likes pain and Squidward is Darth Vader.
Well, I guess I'll have to watch Cool Cat fight the coronavirus.
Oh, we don't do that here.
I like this place already.
Well, of course, he would like Wakanda. You get it? Okay, so Harry freaking out bugs. Hmm. So Tuesday, June 26th. Mr. Fuzz is still in the hospital, a bunch of tests, no results yet. And he has to have some more tests tomorrow. Maggie said that Mrs. Fuzz is a wreck. I'm sure Mr. Fuzz will be home soon. No word from my best friend Beth Ann. Do you want to know how Carl Ray's job went? Well, at dinner, when Mom asked him, he said, I examined the can of deodorant today. Couldn't tell if it had been used. So I added a bar of soap to the dresser. Ha 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 ha.
And today in the mail, we got a summer reading list for school. On it are about 2 million books for each grade. You're supposed to read as many as possible and then take some notes. Tommy and I went to the library today and he picked out a bunch of easy reader books. He can't read yet, but he pretends. And a book on Eskimos. I checked out 2 on the list. The Odyssey and the poems of Robert Frost. I skimmed through the Odyssey. I may have made a mistake getting this one. The print is so small, I hate that. There's all these weird names in it. I might try reading it tomorrow. Oh my goodness, Harriet. Ugh.
Well, don't be scared, bunny boy. Come on over here. Must be a Bob show.
You got issues, Doc.
And let's see, we got Squidward as Darth Vader. We got the stuff. Who's
X-Men Squeak.
Black Panther's not part of the X-Men.
Well, wasn't he married? Wasn't he married to Storm at one point?
We don't talk about that. Okay. I wouldn't exactly consider that a bad thing because think about it. You're the king of Wakanda with a pardon my French, a kick-ass vibranium suit and practically could whoop somebody's butt at any moment. And then you're married to a Nubian queen who can practically bring down the wrath of Thor himself. Summon the lightning and everything. Power of lightning strike again. That's a power couple to me there. Okay, so Squidward as Darth Vader. I read a couple of the oh, I got it. I read a couple of the poems that Robert Frost's book. Some of them are very strange, like one for the pastor. Someone is going out to the pasture and tells someone to come along. That's about it. I wrote a poem once. Once about a lunchbox and a bologna. Why is the word spelled like that? Sandwich. I don't even think that one was even better than the one about the pasture. Let me tell you, SpongeBob, search your feelings. You know it to be true. I am your father.
No! Um, and then we got Brownie B. Brown. Power of good writing. Make inhuman not suck. You asked for too much. Even Sharon couldn't make that garbage good. Reviewing a Bosch reviewing a kid movie Harriet in it. Oh my goodness. So I guess it's like how normally it would be Harriet and Audrey doing like a reference to Cat and Jade, but instead it's Harriet and Bob Shaw in a review. Mm. All right, so Brownie in his firefighter outfit here. All right. So June the 27th. The worst thing happened today. After dinner, Mom and I were in the kitchen, and Maggie was still over at the furnace. And the phone rang. Mom answered it, and I heard her sucking her breath and say, "Oh no, and how?" And I knew there was some kind of bad news. When she hung up, she ran right upstairs calling, "Sam, Sam, Sam." My dad met her at the top of the stairs. "Oh, Sam, that new neighbor, Mr. Fuzzit, he's dead." Oh my, oh snap. Oh boy, I was not expecting to get that far tonight. So, apparently the neighbor that we've been talking about just died. Ugh, that's quite a bit to take in there. Mm. So now, okay, so now let's see. We got Bob Shaw reviewing a movie. Kids and no, Bob Shaw. It's reviewing a movie and oh, okay, all right. Hey everybody. So as long as I continue reading where Brownie left off, oh my God, I just lost a neighbor. Well, she told my dad, and then she just talked to Maggie, who had talked to Mrs. Fuzz, who was at the hospital practically hysterical. So Maggie didn't find out much except that Mr. Fuzz had been resting after some tests, and he was supposed to come home tomorrow. But Mrs. Fuzz was outside waiting in the hall, and then while the nurse was doing something in there, and all of a sudden this light flash started flashing over his door, and all the people were running in and out. Mrs. Fuzz thought that it was his roommate in trouble because she had just seen her husband and he was fine. And then the nurse asked Mrs. Fuzz to come with her. They took her to the room, and 15 minutes later, they told her that Mr. Fuzz was dead. Had a giant heart attack or something. I just can't believe it. And oh my goodness, talk about an inappropriate time to show up in this. In this, I just read about a neighbor who just died, and now Harriet is doing this. Ta-da! Oh boy. I am your father. You are? Of course not, barnacle head. If you were, I would have disowned you. You couldn't charge a battery with that force lightning. Oh, the tighter, boys. Yeah, tighter. Oh my God, and she likes it? Ta-da! Roll call. Sunstar. Here. Black Star. Yahoo! No, not Star. Not you, but I'm here. And Death Star. Tartar sauce. Not again. That. Oh, right. Tennis ball. That's Tentacles. Mm.
Oh boy. So okay, so let's see. Next suggestion here. All of that going on. Just read Bob Shaw. Let's see. Oh yeah, right. Where he found about how he died, which was of a heart attack. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do this next one. James. Oh, James from Pokemon. And Agatha and Harry talked about their wild sex life. Mm. Hanging out, having a girls' night out. Huh? Oh boy. All right. So James from Pokemon first. My mom and dad had only met Mr. Fuzz once, but they went right over to the Fuzzes to wait for her to come home. I kept wondering about Kathy and Barry and little David, who's Tommy's age. What was their mother gonna tell them? I don't feel like writing about other stuff just now. It just doesn't seem right. It's scary that a person that could be healthy looking as Mr. Fuzz and then, boom, he suddenly isn't there. I'm glad Mrs. Fuzz is visiting Mr. Fuzz before it happened. Maybe she was holding his hand or something. I don't like it. I don't much like it, but though that Mrs. Fuzz wasn't in the room when all the lights started flashing, that's probably when Mr. Fuzz needed his wife the most. Maybe he wanted to tell her one last thing. What about Mrs. Fuzz standing out there in the hallway, not expecting this to happen? What about his children, his friends, and neighbors who were just getting along, doing the dishes and stuff, and all of a sudden the telephone rings and you think it's going to be a regular person calling you with some old chatter, and wham, awful news. I just kept wondering about my mom and dad. They're so healthy too. Please don't let anything happen to them. Hmm. Okay, so now Agatha and Harriet talking about their wild sex life, and Beast War Megatron is Jar Jar Binks. Oh boy. Okay, since we got that one last voice suggestion, we're gonna we're gonna read one more entry in here for those voices. Thursday, June the 28th. Oh Lord, I don't like this Mr. Fuzz business. It's dead Mr. Fuzz business at all. Maggie and I went over to the Fuzzes today to see if we could take Kathy, Barry, and David out somewhere just to get them out of the house. About 100, well, maybe 20 relatives were swarming all over. They said Mrs. Fuzz had to go pick out a coffin. You imagine that? With your husband dead and all, they make you pick out a coffin? How do you do that? Is there like just a room with a bunch of coffins and you have to choose one? Do you choose one because it's pretty or because it's steady or won't sort of leak? What if you didn't have the money for a good leak-proof coffin? Well, Harry and Barry were up in their rooms playing Monopoly with their cousin. First, I thought it was strange that they were sitting and buying hotels and trading property when their father was dead, or their mother's out shopping for a coffin, but I couldn't imagine what they should be doing. Maybe crying, looking at some pictures of them, something. Well, Kathy and Barry didn't go anywhere because they wanted to finish their Monopoly game, and little David was in the kitchen with some Play-Doh, and I asked him what he was making. He said some sort of squirrel. I peered at it. It even looked like a squirrel. So, that's a great squirrel. He said, it's for Daddy. His uncle was sitting at the table watching, was whispered he doesn't understand. But then David shouted, I do too! And punched the little squirrel flat and ran out the room. Well, they really got that kid upset there. Of course, I don't blame him. Lose someone like that. I'd be pretty torn up if that happened to CJ. I mean, I'm hard on her, but I do care about CJ. Oh, Calicity. Right now, she got me calling her that. So, And let's talk about something other than this death thing, Agatha. So, so who was the last guy you banged? Oh, Daddy Derek. Well, let's just say he ain't bright. He ain't the brightest bulb in the socket, but he sure is. Oh, would you ladies please stop it over there? Hmm. You know, Jay, maybe if you got laid, it wouldn't bother you so much. Oh, oh boy. So now, would you prefer Harry? Would you prefer I be in your bed? Oh, that. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh, James. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Before let's see what's videos. Huh, what a story! I mean, hey, don't tear apart, Johnny. Hey, keep your stupid comment out of your pocket. In your pocket. Huh? We got those. We got those shorts, Pikachu. Wait, isn't there a whole island of Pikachu? Why don't you catch those? They've been doing this for 23 seasons. Let them have their moment of glory. Mm, you a wild girl. I mean, I went through your mind and you wow. The bondage is a nice touch. Stay out of my head, you horny witch. Okay. Do you want to be do you want to be stuck doing this show for another 20 something years? Do you? Wow, my fat. And then we got Harriet Lee. Yeah, Anthony giving Harriet a wedgie before Harriet punched him in the face. I don't even think Anthony's wedgie would completely succeed there before he get punched. The minute he started to pull, oh boy. Mm. All right, so we got Anthony and Harriet tonight. Mom said there will be a viewing of the body tomorrow night at DeMayo's funeral home. It's about 2 blocks from the house. Can we go? I've never seen a dead body before except on TV. Mom looked at Dad. Said maybe they should go, Sam. Hmm. Oh, please, said Dennis. Well, I'm not going, said Maggie. I want to go, said Tommy. He didn't even know we were going. Paul Ray, of course, didn't say anything. He must have been wondering if he was still going to have a job with Mr. Fuzz dead and all. Well, fine, you can come, but behave yourselves. So we're all going except for Maggie and Carl Ray, I guess. Beth Ann finally called, surprise, surprise. And she said she was sorry she hadn't called sooner, and she had been busy. I didn't ask her what she was busy doing. She asked me what I was doing tonight, and I would have fallen for that one before, but I was so happy I had something to say. I said, going to a funeral home. That's it. I knew she'd be surprised. She wanted to know who was there, and I said, our neighbor, Mr. Buzz. And she asked if he was there, and I said, of course he was there, I told her. I feel terrible about Mr. Fuzz. Keep expecting to see him outside puttering in the yard. Told my parents they ought to take their vitamins. I ought to take some vitamins, you know. Here's some Odyssey notes to get my mind off Mr. Fuzz. I'll write them in red ink. And now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go give Harriet a wedgie. Oh, oh boy. So now we got Mike was out. Mike Oh, is Mike was out? Is this the Mike from Monsters Incorporated? Mhm. Oh, I'll see you later, there, Case. There. Yeah. And they say, is that a Matrix? Maybe he's a. Is that one of the women that made the Matrix? No, he's a monster. That's with one eye. But if you included eye and Mike, you'd have Oh, okay. So he is the one from. Okay, so he is the one from Monsters Incorporated. Okay. Hmm. Gotcha. Hey, Anthony, you like pain? Ow. Okay, so okay, yeah. Yeah. Step aside, kid. Okay, I kind of remember how he sounds now. All right. I did see a little bit of the Monsters movie. Stacking cities. I tr- I tried to read the Odyssey today, but I couldn't get past the first couple of pages. Homer writes so strangely. He begins, "Tell me, O muse, of that ingenious hero who traveled far and wide after he stacked the famous town of Troy. Doesn't that sound like a little bit much?" Fortunately, I knew what a muse was. English last year. A muse, uh, a muse is a goddess who sits around inspiring people whenever she feels like it. If you're telling a story and you don't feel too inspired, you're supposed to call her for help. It looks like Homer could use some help right now. From the start, if I were Homer, I don't think I'd admit that right at the beginning of the story. And then I just can't warm up to this character who is a hero because he sacked a town. Lord. And kind of curious. I might need to email Bob Shaw on this since Bob Shaw has done before. I know he's struggling with Descendants now in his story time, but before then, since he's done like reading different fairy tale, like Grim Fairy Tales, and other stuff related to fairy tales. I wonder would Bob Shaw be interested in reading the Odyssey for his story time? Hmm, that'd be kind of an interesting since the Odyssey involves the Greek gods and stuff. Poseidon and Zeus and all that. Hmm. And now his jaw is broken. Did you think Beast was? Oh, Beast War. Okay, Megatron is Jar Jar Binks. Oh yeah. That background. Well, the music that's playing now. It's a royal free background music. Lucky Casino music. Probably gonna I'm gonna be using it's some music I'm gonna be using in the season one finale. In one of the scenes of it. Um, I thought reason I'm playing, and I thought maybe it would kind of add a little flavor. So like how Bob Shaw has music in the background when he does his streams, and also this stream is brought to you by Lucky Casino's music. Going to the casino? Have Lucky Casino music to really make you in the mood for getting lucky. And remember, Thursday, Zach Stream will be brought to you by Home Depot and Ray's Shadow Riders. Oh boy. And also we're brought to you by $5 Shave Kit. $5 Shave Kit. See, this is how I got this. See, that's how I got this completely shaved head of mine. $5 Shave Kit. They offer the best prices, and they even give you a really free kit. Oh boy. Okay, so Megatron is Jar Jar Binks and Harriet Mocking Mal. Oh boy, being flattened and Harriet. He tells off Harriet before escaping. Oh boy. Okay, so let's see. Let me see how much I got left. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Home, Homer, home, Homer had also the strangest word of putting things. Starting, except saying he said he visited many cities. Many cities did he visit? And this is not Homer from Homer Simpson, by the way. It reminds me of the preacher on Redeemed Church, at Redeemed Church in West Virginia. He would make his voice really soft, and then boom, he'd be shouting. He would say things like, "Many people did our Jesus care, and little did he know, and you could tell that the Preacher really liked to talk, and Daddy was really proud of what he said and the way he said it. Anyway, all about this Odyssey, all I can make from this Odyssey is a part of the Odyssey that's going to be about this guy Odysseus who sacked Troy and started his way home. But all these gods are trying to decide if they should let Odysseus start on his journey home to his wife. Then you find out that back in his wife's house, a bunch of men are falling all over her, waiting for the opportunity to marry her. It's like a soap opera. Oh boy. And now Harriet mocking Mal. Then Mal turns around and gives her a wedgie. And oh boy. And then of course CJ. Okay, I think those are gonna be the last voice suggestion because I got a got just a little bit more left in here. All right. Well, it kills me that these guys decide everything. Here's the big hero Odysseus and everything, and he does it because the guys decide he should do it. I keep wondering if there are all these gods like Zeus and Athena and Poseidon sitting around Mount Olympus deciding if I should go to Mr. Fuzz's funeral, or even worse, if they decide it was time for Mr. Fuzz to die. Are they saying that? Are they saying should Mary Lou Feeney die today? Hmm. Are they saying that I should die today? Hopefully they up to determining what should happen to you, Mal. Because I mean, you ain't got nothing to offer with that flat chest of yours, Mal. Nothing to offer at all. Ow! Told you about calling me that. Yes, well, I think she should. Because many of the people she slighted lately, well, I don't agree. The other one says, she's a good kid. Let us halt a while, etc. Also, I'm having trouble keeping track of all the names. In the first 3 pages, it just gives you an idea of why I have trouble with all these names mentioned. Hepharon, Zeus, Odysseus, Calypso, Poseidon, Ithopin, Aegisthus, Agamemnon, Arus, Hermes, Athena, Cronus, Atlas, like, Polonius, Cyclonus, Thebus, Prosa, Themis, Penelope, and Tapa. Hmm. And I was reading this in the living room after dinner while Carway was watching TV. And I got so frustrated, I threw the book down and said, Telemachus? Who the heck is Telemachus? You know what Carl said? Without even looking away from the TV, he said he's the son of Odysseus. You could have knocked me down with a feather. And how did you know that? Simple. He kept right on watching the dating game. I didn't even think Carl knew how to read. Yeah. Okay, so it's 9:46. So that's gonna be it of the book today. Let me see what y'all got here real quick before I go. It's called Raid Shadow Legends. Ah, come on. Darn mouse. It's called Raid Shadow Legends. Actually, it's called Swag. Nice one. Go, Zach. What's up, Ash? They're talking about someone called Jar Jar Binks, who's me. We don't speak of that one. And you're still flat chested. No wonder why Ben isn't all over you. Hey, no. Hey, 3 minutes of wedges. I can't believe you said that. Even though it was funny. I got this. What's good? Georgia. I say Georgia's what? Mess on Georgia's voice. Is that it's a character from Star Wars. Okay. I was trying to figure out what that said. Miss Annoy, Miss Spineless, unfunny idiot, so stupid. Why they make him senator? Hey, don't cut us down yet. Ah! I hate you. I love you. Mm. And then of course falls on the floor. Hey, you win. Dino, agree? All right, so okay, so we got all that there, and gonna be continuing some more of this tomorrow. There, yeah. So we'll see y'all here tomorrow at the same time, 8 p.m. Central Time, and let's say with some more of absolutely normal chaos. Get into more of Mr. Fuzz. So take care.